All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here. Get in here. It's time to get into some things, okay? Now, you guys remember when Megan Thee Stallion dropped Act 2 and she was whacking somebody by saying, you know, they just get online and talk about her every day and they broke and this, that, and the third, and they need to get going live from they bum-ass place and that stuff. And I felt like it was towards Milagro Gramz, and I reached out to her, and she was like, well, girl, they honestly said that it could be towards Nikki too, but it's up for interpretation. Well, the dust has settled and the smoke is cleared. And you guys remember back in earlier this summer when that I don't know, when the leak tape came out of the AI tape came out of Megan Thee Stallion, and Milagro Gramz seemingly liked the tape and sent people over to her Instagram, her Twitter likes for people to see it. Megan Thee Stallion made a statement and said pretty much, this is the last time y'all gonna be playing with me. I'm getting ready to start suing the girls. Well, here we are 3 or 4 months later, and the lawsuit has been pushed out. Milagro Gramz has been served. She's officially being sued by Megan Thee Stallion, okay? I tried to pull it up on my computer, but I just can't see that far, so right now we're just gonna read on here. Okay, a jury trial has been demanded, okay? United States District Court of Southern District of Florida. Okay, so this has been filed in Florida too. Now, a lot of people are saying Megan lives in Florida. Other people are saying that Florida has more strict laws on harassment and stalking. And so they feel like people, they have a better chance of winning the civil suit in Florida versus Texas or California or anywhere else. Because I'm like, well, Milagro's in Texas. I thought Megan lived in LA, but I don't know. So anyway, Plaintiff Megan Pete hereby files this action hereinafter the complaint against Milagro Elizabeth Cooper. Ms. Pete alleges the following facts upon her own knowledge and upon information and belief, okay? For years, the defendant acted and continued to act on behalf of Daystar Peterson, also known Tory Lanez, as an online rumor mill, churning out falsehoods about Ms. Pete to her tens of thousands of social media followers. Since Mr. Peterson's 2020 indictment for felony assault with that weapon after Ms. Pete to his later conviction in December 2022, the trial, up through today. Okay, defendant Cooper performed Mr. Peterson's public bidding to degenerate, belittle, insult, and spread false statements about Mrs. Pete on her online social media platforms for no other reason than to bully, harass, and punish Miss Pete for Tory Lanez. Okay, so basically they're saying she's been, in a nutshell, she feels like Milagro Gramz has been taunting, harassing her all for Tory Lanez and been dragging her ever since the conviction to punish her for Tory Lanez getting convicted, okay? The lengths to which the defendant Cooper goes to harass Megan knows no bounds. I'm just gonna say Milagro and Megan, okay? For example, she has gone as far as to share a deep fake video of Megan in June of 2024. The defendant Milagro encouraged her 27,000 followers to view an ex post by Bimbella, I guess that's the account, Bimbella shared a doctored, artificially created video of Megan Thee Stallion purportedly engaging in acts without Megan's knowledge or consent. After Milagro's conduct led to a firestorm of negative reactions from others, Milagro doubled down in a YouTube video on June 9, 2024, claiming that Megan Thee Stallion was a professional victim and denying any wrongdoing. But the defendant is wrong. Her conduct was an unlawful promotion of an altered sexual depiction and caused Megan Pete emotional distress and reputable harm. Okay, in another instance, on September 2nd, 2024, Milagro Gramz accused Megan Thee Stallion of having a severe drinking problem, who needs to spend more time in a relationship with herself and her therapist and maybe AA. Defendant has no personal relationship with Megan and had no basis to make such outlandish and false statements. In yet another instance, on July 30th, 2024, Milagro Gramz went so far to cast doubt on Megan Thee Stallion's mental status, asking the followers if Megan Thee Stallion has a guardian or not, and whether Megan Thee Stallion has ever been deemed like legally retarded. Defendant low blows did not stop there. Defendant consistently resorted to name calling Miss P, characterizing her as an angry black woman and a lion. Okay, during her live stream. Additionally, in or around June 29th, defendant tried to pull information on Megan Thee Stallion's father in attempt to publish private information about her family and cause damage to Megan Thee Stallion's reputation. Megan Thee Stallion has reportedly tried to stop defendant for Milagro's misconduct and asked what it would take to stop being posted on defendant's platform. In response, Megan Thee Stallion Milagro Gramz provided the inside advice that the snide advice, that Megan Thee Stallion should just get over it or go away. Milagro Gramz has made numerous false statements about Megan Thee Stallion regarding the Daystar Peterson case. So there's just so much there. I'm not going to go through all of it. You guys can find the documents online. But in a nutshell, Megan Thee Stallion is tired of Milagro Gramz. Now, a lot of people are feeling like, well, why didn't she sue Teach Academics or anybody else? And that's a good question. I personally feel that this is not a defamation case. This is more of harassment and bullying. And I think that by Milagro Gramz liking that deep fake video, what is I gotta figure out what a deep fake is, but by her liking that video, I think that was what was gonna be able to anchor the lawsuit. Because I feel like they were looking for something. And when you're a celebrity, it's really hard to put out a lawsuit on someone, because when you're a public figure, people have a right to have an opinion about you, right? But when they're liking like revenge type stuff or fake videos and promoting those in such a way, then that's how they can anchor you. Although I do feel as though that this is an undertone of Tory Lanez and, feeling like she has been a paid surrogate. They also said in the lawsuit that Milagro Gramz is a paid surrogate of Tory Lanez. And I think that's interesting because we did learn that Milagro Gramz decided that she is going to be doing a countersuit. Okay, so she's in her Tasha K bag. And I think that she should. But at the same time, I'm like, why would they say you're a paid surrogate of Tory Lanez and the family? If she hasn't been paid, I think that she might have a little bit of a case there, because that's defamation on her. And that's trying to diminish her credibility. So I think that they have some wiggle room, because for me, when I was reading over the court documents, I was kind of feeling like I don't really know how this stuff works. So I'm like, I don't know if I feel like this is really like a really deep case. Like, I don't know if Megan Thee Stallion will win like Cardi B won over, Tasha K, because Tasha K blatantly put out lies. Tasha K had to Cardi B had to go take tests and all kind of stuff. And Tasha K admitted that she lied. A lot of stuff that Milagro Gramz did, she didn't outright post these things herself, but she would like post and send people there, or she would insinuate things, or she would kind of rearrange the story to fit a kind of narrative that she wanted to prove that, Tory Lanez was innocent and Megan Thee Stallion was guilty. It was more so Milagro Gramz was very much so like a heavy Tory Lanez supporter and would angle her content and her delivery, even alter the facts to Tory Lanez's defense and towards his side. So I don't really know if, there's actually a lawsuit here, but, according to people, they say that this is one of the best lawyers in the game. And, if they're going to do a lawsuit, they got some information to lock you up on, to get you on. But I do feel like Milagro has a little bit of wiggle room, because what if she's not getting paid? to just throw out an accusation like that, I feel like she can countersue. Like, you just have people thinking I'm getting paid by this man and I'm not getting paid. Now, if it does come out that Milagro Gramz has been paid, that's some tea. Well, then, girl, they're going to get you. If they find out that you have been a paid mole, and girl, you were riding in that elevator with the family, sleeping with the family, in the cars with the family. Now, here's the thing, though. If it gets to be nasty like that, they may start subpoenaing text messages and conversations between Milagro Gramz and Tory Lanez' family. I wonder, will Tory Lanez' family come out and support her? Hell, at this point, they better, because this woman has rolled for them and came out. If they don't come out and support her, Milagro Gramz, you should ought to feel crazy and ashamed if they don't. And I would be disgusted if they do not come out and support you, or at least try to find you a lawyer. They should be on your phone right now trying to support you, because if they let you go down by yourself, you are going to look crazy as hell. And Tory Lanez, Papa Lanez, and stepmom with the afro, y'all better help her, because she was out there fighting and riding for y'all, setting that documentary when y'all wouldn't do that. Don't let her go out here by herself and fight Megan Thee Stallion. Now, I'm not involved, so don't even ask me. I don't have nothing to do with it. I was always team Megan Thee Stallion the entire time. Okay, and even in the documentary, I knew Tory. You didn't have to convince me that. I knew that happened. And I'm not right. Milagro will have to ride this one on her own. I will sit from the sidelines and cheer her on. She is in her Tasha K era, and hopefully she does it better than Tasha K. This will become part of YouTube history. We've had Nasty Nosy Nappy Hole versus Nicki Minaj, Tasha K versus Cardi B, and now we have Milagro Gramz versus Megan Thee Stallion. Will she win? Female rappers 2 for 2. Bloggers 0 for 2. We need a blogger to go ahead and break even or win. Okay? For freedom of speech. Okay? And all the people say, Armon, you're going to be next, you're going to be next. Listen, like Milagro said in her video, in her response to Nicki Minaj, when Nicki Minaj said that Milagro and we have the same energy. Me and Milagro are not the same. Okay? We are not the same. We do not give it up the same. The way that she gives up her commentary is the way that she gives it up. I don't give up my commentary the way that she gives it up, okay? And I do believe that she is being sued because it came off like she would not stop riding Megan Thee Stallion, and Megan Thee Stallion needed her to get up off of her, so this is the way that she can do it, okay? The case has been over for me. I feel the way I feel on both sides. I've moved on. Milagro has taken the case on her own, put it on her back, and she is still flying with the Tory Lanez purple cape on. Okay? She has not taken the cape off, and she is still at every turn riding for Tory Lanez as she should. I'm just not that invested. And when it comes to riding for Tory Lanez, at some point, it does end up being a whack towards Megan Thee Stallion, which I think that it's gotten to be a little bit nasty and it's starting to feel personal. Now, here's the thing, though. I believe that this is a good thing for when life gives you lemonades, go ahead and make lemon. Well, wait. When life gives you lemon, make lemonade. I believe that Milagro Gramz will come out of this bigger and better and stronger as a force. Here's the thing. She's online now. We will cover her response. She's handling it well. She's sharing all the posts, all the blogs, all the articles. So to me, she's loving it. She's loving the attention. She's loving the blog posts. She's loving the write-ups. She knows what this means for her. So anybody out there feeling like, oh, this is a bad thing, she loves the attention. Okay? She's posting it at every turn. She's excited about it, and I'm here for it because here's the thing. I feel like she has something she can fight. It's freedom of speech. And if she hasn't been paid, they assume that she was getting paid. They've alleged that. So that's going to be interesting. And then 2, she gets the duel that she was looking for. She's been riding Megan Thee Stallion. You've been looking for her attention. You got her attention. Now you can really show Tory Lanez that you ride for her. And it's time for them to show you that they ride for you. Okay? Because if they leave you out to dry in the middle of this lawsuit, some nasty work. Okay? That's going to be some very nasty, nasty work. But in regards to, you know, I forgot. I just lost my train of thought. Hold on, let me get it back. Because this thing was not working right here. Dang. All right, so now that we're here, I think that this will blow her up because it helped Tasha K. And I don't think that this is as dark as Tasha K was. So I think that Milagro Gramz will benefit from this. She'll be bigger and better. Her platform will grow. Oh, that's what I was going to say. And here's the thing. It's different than when Tasha K was on board because a lot of people thought, Tasha K was just a liar and she was trash, right? But there's a lot of people that do not believe Megan Thee Stallion, and there's a lot of people that do believe Tory Lanez and support her. So I believe that this could have the reverse effect. Like, yeah, people are not going to like Milagro. People are going to be poor Meg. But there's going to be a lot of people in the industry that say, you know what? I'm rocking with you. I support you. I believe you, girl. She may get a lot of notoriety from this, okay? And so she's going to get more support than I think that she is going to get hate, and she's going to be surprised about the amount of support that she gets. So Milagro Gramz, congratulations. You're in your Tasha K era. Now, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to take it? Are you going to run with it? And will you prevail? Or will you lay down and give up? I don't know. Or will you lose it all? We will see. We will be standing by, watching from the sidelines and reporting it at every turn. Okay? I'm here for it. This is some good, hot, juicy tea. And I can't wait to see where the cookie crumbles. And so we will be back to report on her response once I get a piece of that. And until next time, keep that same energy, and we'll see you soon. And I want to ask you guys, do you think that Milagro has a chance to win this case? Do you feel like it's going to go to trial? They have demanded a jewelry trial. Do you think Megan Thee Stallion went overboard by suing Milagro Gramz? Or do you think that it was time for her to be sued? How will this end? And will this benefit Milagro Gramz? Oh, and another thing, people say, well, it's all bloggers to all bloggers. Here's what I've also learned too. The longer you do this as a publication, as a personality, as someone that spills tea and gossips and gives commentary, sometimes, unfortunately, it's inevitable. The more that you grow, you're going to get hit. Everybody will get hit at some point with something. And so you just got to be ready when it's your time. I mean, you're going to get hit with some paperwork. Either it's a cease and desist, a threat, a lawsuit. You're going to get hit. You just got to know how to get through it and keep going. All right? It happens to the greatest. So that's part of the rite of passage. You ain't making it unless you got hit. Now, I don't mind making it without getting hit, but I'm just trying to prepare myself in case it try to hit me. But I don't be on that type of time. I just try never to go dark. But, girl, you just never know. People trying to find loopholes these days to get the girls quiet. So we'll talk. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And until next time, keep that same energy. We'll see you soon. Peace out.